He's Delos Crossing's longest-serving officer.
Hold on. I want to catch up on all the Delos Crossing gossip.
Have fun. Meet me in the open space when you're done. Well, should I decide the wild world of accounting isn't for me?
Can't really picture you in the uniform.
Really? I think I could pull it off. Officer Ronan. That kinda has a nice ring to it. 100% college tuition paid? Damn. Maybe I should have joined the National Guard.
Beats having your credit card stolen by an online college.
Too soon, Tyler. Too soon. Too little, too late. Ugh, that's still not cleaned up? Assholes. I wonder if the black oyster catchers were still nesting during the spill. God, I hope not. Of course. It's locked. Home sweet home.
You spent a lot of time here growing up?
Yeah, whenever Eddie was working. The whole precinct's basically family.
It's freezing in here.
Locked. What do you know? Still locked.
What? Claire Brown missing the snowmobile trip?
Yeah. I thought you were still here when it happened. Eddie must have locked it already. Man, they are never gonna catch this guy.
What exactly did he do?
This guy keeps stealing out of people's mailboxes. Asshole snagged a box of fancy washi tape I ordered online.
See, I was picturing an actual mailbox bandit. You know, like hopping around on a post with a little mask on the door.
Huh?
You know, the mailbox is the bandit. Sorry, it was a bad joke.
Whew, that is going to smell lovely tomorrow.
It's from Tessa's restaurant, right?
Uh-huh. Everyone eats there all the time. It's as exciting as food gets in Delos Crossing.
Huh. Why do they look so familiar?
Something's in the way.
Come on, man. We can't make these poor kids sleep here.
The mailbox bandit, huh?
Well, where do you suggest they go? Social services will be here in a few hours, and this is the only room with a bed. Anywhere but a cell. We'll find some other place.
Here we go again.
God, not here too. I'm not ready.
Me neither.
Oh my god, that's the cutest.
But don't tell me he's got baby fever.
Ew, no. Why do men always jump to that? You remember Dan and Shelby?
I think so. The high schoolers who were always pissing Tessa off because they would blast fish and make out in the Vecchi's parking lot.
Yep. Dan's a cop now. They're married and have a kid, a dog, the whole shebang.
Damn. When did everybody decide to become an adult?
That's Denise Wilson's desk. Remember her?
Crazy D? The woman who set fire to her ex's trailer?
Allegedly set fire. She was a... I think Dee was a dog in a past life. Remember this fella?
No way. Is that Jet?
Yep. He died last year putting himself between Dee and a bear.
Oh, damn. Poor D.
Oh no, it was her birthday. I completely forgot.
You're a terrible person.
It's your fault. I was so excited to see you that it completely slipped my mind. Huh. Looks like she forgot her locker key here. She's gonna give me so much crap for forgetting her birthday. Oh, Greg's. Just leaving this out on display again.
Greg's. Like Officer Greg's? The one who was with us that night.
Yeah, he's still here. He became a bit of a local celebrity after nabbing a murderer from Juneau. The guy was hiding out on a fishing boat and got really, really sick after eating out of the chum bucket. So it was actually a pretty easy takedown. Tyler, you coming?
I'm guessing this is where they stash all the guns and stuff.
Well, it's not exactly Fort Meade, but yeah.
You think we could find some files about Marianne in the archives?
I don't think so.
Never mind. I'll ask Chief Brown later.
Allison, hey. Just finishing up a call. Trying to convince Melinda the Ravens and her garbage aren't police business. Give me a few minutes.
Sure.
Make yourselves a cup of coffee. Here's the key to the break room.
Thanks.
Come back upstairs when you're done, okay?
Coffee sound good? The machine is in the break room downstairs.
Uh-huh.
You know, I really thought I'd locked those memories in some deep, deep part of my brain.
Same here.
Something's in the way. Where are we going?
We're just gonna sit down in here, and I'm gonna ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. I just usually try my best not to remember that night when I'm here.
I would too.
Okay, let's go in. Yep, it's locked. Ugh, they've let this place get gross. Ooh, that's gotta be a new record.
You think they'll mind if I take one?
These are definitely the same cookies that were here last week. I'm not that hungry.
Allison, how about that coffee we were talking about?
Check out this masterpiece.
You made it?
Uh-huh. I glued it to the pot one day when I was bored, and nobody has bothered to peel it off.
Really shine for my normie friend and myself. They had told us to pack a lunch, right? They
This
didn't
is
say
heavier
pack
than I
a wine
expected.
lunch. Maybe they did and I missed it. Our Eagle Scout friends have these bags that like are waterproof no matter what. Like put your cell phone in it, keeps it safe, totally watertight. Normie friend and I have lunch bags, brown paper lunch bags, with just like a sandwich in it. And the kayaks that we had, there were the open top kind, where you sit on top and you put your bag behind you or in between your legs. There's no enclosure. There's no dry compartment. It's a floating log that you have to sit on top of and paddle down the river. And so, like, this is the first inkling where I'm seriously considering, like, ooh, this is going to be a little more than I anticipated. But, like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And so we all get our boats. The Eagle Scouts are trying to teach us how kayaking works. And I'm like, it's a paddle. It's fine. It's not that easy. It takes a lot of core strength to sit up in a kayak. I don't know if you've ever done it. It's very wobbly. But finally, we're in the water. We're going. Everything's fine. No one gets, your feet get wet. No lunches get wet. We go for maybe like half a mile, maybe less. And we come across the river being not a river at all.
He's blue and she's nice.
And not like a little bit of gravel, like a couple 100 feet of dry as a bone gravel across the whole thing. As it turned out, there was not a very good rainy season that spring, and the entire river was low. Your lunch was safe, so yeah, my lunch wasn't going to get wet, neither was the kayak or my feet or anything else. The way you resolve it is you have to drag your kayak over the dry part and get back in on the other side.
What happened? Wait.
26 miles. I think possibly 20 of those miles are dry, dragging our dumbass kayaks over non-floating surfaces. And like, for again, another tip for beginners. It's like the hardest part. Kayaks are not inherently stable. And like every time getting in and out is like a gamble of like, ooh, am I gonna bust my head open on some rocks or is this fine? Anyway, so that's river trial number 1. It goes on for the entire trip.
I also looked up a kayak weighs about 35 pounds, so you're carrying a toddler with you.
Way more than that.
Dragging a large toddler across a gravel bed.
Does that include the weight of the paddles? Paddles are not heavy, they're just awkward. They're long, but they're pretty lightweight. They're like hollow little tubes. But so, this quickly dovetails into river trial number 2, which is that my kayak was slowly gaining weight.
That's always a good sign.
It turned out, somehow, of the mountain of kayaks that were sitting at the start, I picked one with like a pinhole in it.
Yeah.
So it's slow. And the pinhole's not like on the bottom, it's like on the side somewhere, but I'm a big boy. And so as I'm sitting drowning this poor kayak, it's slowly filling with water the whole time. And not where it's like I'm sitting there and 2 minutes later I'm like, oh, I'm sinking. Hours later, we realize my kayak is filled with like a few gallons of water at this point. Which is not enough to sink it, but it's enough that like my butt started to get wet, right? Like the whole thing is drooping in the water. It's a serious issue. Totally fucked at this point with a slowly sinking, non-fixable kayak that I have to drag across a bunch of dry spots in the river. So luckily, the resolution is that we eventually come to another spot. Apparently there were shorter trips along this river. And so we come to another spot, a drop-off spot, where it's like, this was not a kayak drop-off spot. unfortunately. But they're working you. So one
Back there. No way. Have you been hiding back here all this time?
The Ice King is the lord of the whole forest. He is so powerful that no one dares to challenge his commands.
Why did you separate us? Is Ollie okay?
Ollie's just fine, honey. They're all in the other room having cocoa. Everything's gonna be okay. I need to ask you a few questions now. Come with me?
You're awfully quiet.
Yeah. Sorry. Trying to deal, but it's a lot.
Hey, sorry that took so long. Sometimes these old folks want us to come out just because they're lonely.
No worries, Uncle. Hey, you remember this guy?
Yeah, of course. How can I forget? Tyler Ronan, back in Delos Crossing.
It's, good to be back.
And just look at you. A man grown.
Yep, guess I ate my Wheaties.
The whole clan's so proud of you. How you work with those kids at Fireweed. I would say children are the future.
I thought that was Whitney Houston.
Come on, bro. She stole her entire act from me. Everybody knows that. Look at you two. Reunited and it feels so good, huh?
Yeah, not sure how I got by without this dork. Look, Eddie, we aren't here just to say hi. We found something in Marianne's room. Things aren't really adding up anymore, and we've got questions.
Oh, yeah?
Did she mention anything about us that might have been worrying her? About Tyler in particular?
No. She dealt with those kind of worries all on her own. Kept the rest of us at arm's length.
I see.
I will tell you one thing, though. Your mom. Never knew her to hate anyone for being unconventional. Usually, it's the other way around.
Did anyone mention anything about her behavior in the days leading up to that day? Anything at all?
No. Everyone I talked to said it took them by surprise.
Did you see her at all? Like, in those last few days?
No. I hadn't seen her for weeks. Maybe a month before.
Thanks, Uncle Eddie.
If you want my advice, nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son. I know sometimes it doesn't seem like it, but there is.
Can we take a look at her file? Maybe we'd see something you didn't.
Her file?
Her case file, or police file, whatever you call it. You keep those pretty much forever, right?
We do, but I can't just pull it out right here, right now. There are procedures.
But you're the chief.
Which makes it even more important that I follow procedures.
Look, Chief Brown, are you gonna help us? Or are you gonna be a cop about
Tyler!
this?
No, it's fine. Tyler, I know you resent me, but fireweed was the best deal I could get you.
I'm not mad about fireweed, but I may be a little salty you kept my sister away for 7 fucking years.
That's what this is about? Look, that was the court's recommendation. They're the experts. I just went along.
Yeah, sure you did.
Trust me, son. We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense, but we couldn't be sure.
I can't believe this.
Look, we couldn't be sure, okay? I was trying to protect you both.
So you still not sure?
What?
You still think keeping us apart was the right call?
She was traumatized.
We needed each other to heal, and you took that away from us.
So why didn't you let your sister visit when you turned 18
Uncle,
then, huh?
please. Let's move on.
She's never gonna tell you how much that hurt her, but it did.
That was about me. It wasn't about her. Allison gets that. And 3 years is nothing compared to 7. Right, Allie?
Look, Uncle, separating us like that did not help me heal. If anything, it was the opposite. Even if he had been dangerous, I'd have taken the risk. Being apart was that miserable.
I didn't know you felt that way, little moose.
It was hard to talk to you about it. I didn't want to seem ungrateful. Look, we've all fucked up. And we've all hurt each other. But isn't that what family's for? Can't we just move on?
Sounds like the right call. Times like this, I wonder who raised who.
We're gonna stay the night at the old house. We better get going.
You want to grab a bite first? It's on me. Don't want to send you out there with empty stomachs.
I would not turn that down. Okay, let's go.
sorry I cut my hair. I won't do it again. I'm going to kill you! No. Please. Please. Mom. Mom, please. No, don't do this. Allison. This isn't... What? Allison? Killed her. I killed her. Allison, we need to call for help. I killed her. No, you didn't. I killed her. And when they come, that's what we're gonna tell them. No, no. Yes. We look out for each other. That's what goblins do. And brothers and sisters. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
So what now?
Well, he's obviously not going to give us the truth. So I say we go get it ourselves.
Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Go big or go home.